What up, motherfuckers? Mr. Mad up in this bitch, coming at you with a Game Boy Color speaker replacement video. If you're like me, you've got a pretty Pokemon Game Boy Color, or any Game Boy Color, I guess. After a while, the speakers start to corrode or something happens, I don't know. But put some batteries up in here, show you what I'm talking about. I got this little EverDrive Game Boy Drive thing. Puts an SD card on there. I'll make a separate video for that. But basically, you could try to. I don't know if you heard that. Can't hear shit. But let's say you want to load some Game Boy Color game, and your sound sucks. You basically just need to replace the speaker, which I'm going to show you how to do that here. Let's get like a Mario game or something here. Everybody's pretty familiar with those. So if you can hear, sound sucks on it. That's all the way up. Do you hear that? Sounds like shit. So we're gonna fix that. I got a replacement speaker here. Got every tool I need. This is the tri-wing bit. It opens up the Game Boy screws right here, which are tri-bits. I got the little adapter. I got some solder. Got my glue gun oozing glue ready. Solder gun's ready, and these pieces. So let's get this bitch open, and we'll start this off. As you can see, I got my makeshift soldering station, which is a tile on some bubble wrap to protect the table here. But let's get this thing open here. We'll get our tri-bit bit in here, and you got some screws here. Let's move all this shit to the side here. Get this out as well. So basically, you're just gonna get rid, take out this one, and these two right here. So all right, once you got everything unscrewed, you could just pop this open. You don't even have to really take the screws out. Leave them in. That way you don't lose them. Put this aside here somewhere safe. And then now you got to worry about these 3 screws right here, which are regular head screws. So undo the motherboard. All right, once that's done, just pop these little tabs here up. This removes or releases the ribbon cable. Be kind of gentle with it. You don't want to break this because that is the feed to your system. So now that that's out, just take this out right here, and you got the speaker right here. So basically, just desolder this. Kind of remember which connection is which, and well, actually, I don't even think you have to. Just take this out here. Once that's desoldered, you could use the same exact ones that you had. If you want, you could try it out on your new speaker, Basically, you're just gonna wire these into here, like so. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, once you take the speaker out, you can kind of just disassemble, remove it from this bezel if you'd like. That way it could fit better into the original housing without any modification. Let me show you an example of what I mean. If you were to put this just straight up in there, I was gonna hot glue it, but you see it kind of just sits at the bottom. It'll float. I don't like that. I don't want to glue it all the way down there anyways. Kind of like the bezel design. So I just removed all the shit from the inside. See, it's gonna sit in there. So basically what I'm gonna do is just kind of mount this like this in the gutted bezel, pointing the terminals like right there or somewhere here. But I'm gonna hot glue it in, that way just mount it straight into the bezel like that, and I don't have to deal with cutting into the actual frame like most mods do. So this is all the shit that comes out of it. It's kind of just rip at it. It's got the little cellophane thing. It's got the voice coil on the inside here. This, and then it's got like a bunch of parts. As you can see here, there's all the shit that comes from the inside. It's kind of like all the stuff that's inside this ring. So this is all you want. Basically, I only wanted this little bezel part here so that this could sit inside here, cut away from all the other shit. So yeah, I'm gonna hot glue this in and then we'll pop it in. All right, now that that's glued into the housing, I have to make a little space over here to get it all to fit. It's kind of sloppy looking, if you can see, but that's all right. It fits, and it it sticks out a little bit, very little, but it's glued into the thing. So now it fits right into the Game Boy slot here without any modification to the shell itself. I just didn't feel right, cutting into this shell. I'd rather cut into a speaker bezel that I could buy, and pops right in, as you can see. So now it doesn't float around or anything like that. This fits perfectly over it. And it'll close to, with the top shell without any weird gaps or anything like that. So that's exactly how it would be stock, So I like that better than cutting into the housing, and I don't want just a floating speaker in there because it's not the exact replacement speaker. This is one from, sorry, I got cut off. This is I think for a DS speaker. They're actually cheaper than if you would buy the original one with the housing. So I got that because I'm not going to spend 10 bucks on something I can get for $3 or whatever it was, or $2.50. So like I said, this fits perfectly in the housing. So now I just got to solder it up, and that's it. Test it out. All right, now that that's soldered into place, as you can see, my solder skills are kind of sloppy. I'm blaming it on this shitty iron that I got. It's like fucking $2 iron or something with a foul tip, but it works. It gets the job done, I guess. So we're gonna test this out, make sure it works. So plug this in, plug this cartridge in here, and flip on the switch, and it works. Cool. So time to put it all back together. So we're gonna fit this right here. And kind of move these wires like that. And well, I don't have to show you the reverse, oh shit, the reversal assembly, but I'll just show you the finished product. So now that we replaced the ribbon cable, locked it in, and put in the 3 screws here, all we gotta do is put the back, the back cover on. Make sure you don't forget this shit here, the IR ports. Now that that's reassembled, by the way, don't forget to put this and this back in if it fell out. Just 6 screws, same as the disassembly. Test it out. Let's put the batteries back in here. And the latch. the EverDrive cart. Check it out. Not too bad. Not as loud as I was expecting, but whatever. It fucking works. So that's cool with me. See what it sounds like when I play. So much better. Big improvement over the original one. So this, I mean, for $250, I think. Wow, I suck. So for $250 and, you know, a few minutes. Sorry, I'm getting all into this shit and shit, even though I suck. Well, anyways, it works, so I'm happy, and that's it. Fucking, we're all done. Thinking about replacing this because it's got a slight scratch on it, but whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm cleaning it up and shit. I guess whoever had it before or whatever spilled a bunch of shit in here. And that's probably why the speaker was all rusty and shit. So that's it. That's my little. I don't even know if that's a tutorial because I didn't even show you what I was doing. I just basically told you what I did. Anyways, peace.